You can only save those who want to be saved.
It could be likened to a rabbit black hole. Once you go down this hole, the only way out is through your internal lamp. This is your soul's journey. A human being is like a sine wave along it. Mountains and valleys. Each one of these represents an attachment. That's your black hole. You see, everywhere along it, pulling you away from following your soul's journey. Attachments come in many forms, but if you're not along your soul's journey, what are you doing? See into yourself. That's what attachments are. Points of direction away from your soul's journey. Yes, everywhere along it, you cross it, and you'll think, oh yeah, I'm on the right path. But the fact is, as long as these attachments are still here, you're here, there, everywhere. That gets you nowhere. Nowhere in a hurry. What's holding you to these attachments? You. Nothing else, just you. Why can't you let go of them? Because you're afraid. You fear what happens if you were to remove them. Fear, uncertainty, doubt, it's all the same. You see this line here? That's line held with faith, led. Uncertainty, doubt, to remove these. Never had that when you're a child. Why? Because you had awe. Everything was mysterious. You didn't have to know all the ins and outs. You weren't pressured. You weren't pulled this way and that way to be whatever it was that you decided that is my goal. No. That was not the point when the child. You were relaxed. You didn't have all these tensions pulling you around this way and that way. It wasn't necessary. It still isn't. So how do you get rid of them? You've already decided that's what you want. If that's what you want, that's what you're going to be aiming for. You've already decided. But realize that's not progressing your soul's journey very far, very fast. Yes, you'll reach along here. You'll get there eventually. But you'll get to only where you're going to get to. If you remove the attachments, these valleys and troughs become much shallower. Much shallower. Mountains aren't as high. You're more relaxed, more easygoing. When you actually start going right along there, you're with the truth. Your perspective is shifted. You're no longer seeing things from here, there, sprawl out, pinned on the wall, pinned in 3D to your own attachments that you've made. No. You're free from all that. You're just following along your journey. You're flowing. Your perspective has changed. No longer are you thinking, I must have this, I must have that, I must have this, I must have that. You're going with the truth and the flow. You already see exactly what's out there. It's like Yeshua said, seeing what the Father was doing and did likewise. That's the truth. You uniquely can do the same. But not if you're stuck in attachments. They say that quantum leap would be going from a point on the graph to another point without having a spot in between. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. You can go from this point to this point. But if you start thinking about all these attachments before, you're no longer going to be at this point. You're going to be right back here because you've already started going back like this. You can have two people. They can both be going that way because they are. They'll be sawing the same line when they're in the truth, the absolute truth. All their little steps that they made will give them a different perspective. But when they're on the truth and they see every when, there is no more different perspective. You know what you're there to do, and you do it. Only you can do that. Someone else can't do that for you. And you just notice getting pulled this way and this way and this way. Pulled. Strung along. It's you stringing along yourself. Why'd you get strung along that way? Because you weren't relaxed. Didn't want to be led through your proper journey. Have a think about that.